that the best things in life are not built to last. I learned that the rose always comes with the thorn, and the darkest of nights comes before the morn. So when you showed up with your hands on my throat, not squeezing, just resting, a dangerous note, I didn't run, I didn't pull away. I thought the danger was begging me to stay. I mistook the anxiety for butterflies, I mistook the darkness for depth in your eyes. I thought that the shaking meant I was alive. I didn't know I was just trying to survive. 'Cause I don't know how to drink the wine without swallowing the glass. I don't know how to make a moment take hold and last. If I'm not crying, then I'm not feeling. If I'm not hurting, then I'm not healing. It's a twisted design, it's a darker terrain. I don't know how to love without the pain. Sweetly and bandage the bruise and tell me that I was the one you would choose. And I felt so special, being the one who could stand in the fire and not turn around. I thought it was noble, I thought it was grand to let you crush every bone in my head. I mistook the anxiety for butterflies, I mistook the darkness for depth in your eyes. I thought if it didn't destroy me, it wasn't true. That's why I kept running back into you. 'Cause I don't know how to drink the wine without swallowing the glass. I don't know how to make a moment take hold and last. If I'm not crying, then I'm not feeling. If I'm not hurting, then I'm not healing. It's a twisted design, it's a darker terrain. I don't know how to without the pain. They say love is patient, they say love is kind, but that kind of love makes me lose my mind. I need the edge, I need the drop. I don't know how to make the hurting stop without the hurt. Who am I without the hurt? It's just a lie. I'm looking for peace, but peace feels like nothing. I'm looking for safe, but safe feels like nothing. So I'll take the sharp edges, I'll take the rain, I'll take the love with the pain. I told it to be quiet, I told it to behave. I told it that your love was nothing but a shallow grave. But it's a stubborn little muscle, it's a rebel in my chest. It refuses to surrender and it refuses to rest. It wakes me in the morning with a rhythm fast and wild, throwing tantrums in my ribcage like a temperamental child. It doesn't care about the logic or the facts I have arranged. It's beating for the version of you that hasn't changed. My head is smart, my head is wise, my head sees right through all your lies. But I'm not ruled by what I think, I'm ruled by this thing that's on the brink. Oh, this heart, it's a traitor to the cause. It opens up the doors that I have locked and ignores the laws. It keeps on pumping blood to a ghost that isn't there. It keeps on finding hope in the middle of despair. I've tried to wash it clean, I've tried to tear it apart, but I can't kill the feeling inside this heart. Oh, this heart. It collects the little souvenirs you left upon the floor. It memorizes footsteps walking to and from the door. It's bruised and it is battered, it's stitched up with a thread. It believes the sweet nothings that you shouldn't have said. I wish that I could trade it for a machine made of steel, something cold and efficient that doesn't know how to feel. But I'm stuck with this antique, this heavy beaten stone that refuses to believe that we are better off alone. My head is smart, my head is wise, my head sees right through all your lies. But logic doesn't stand a chance when this heart wants to dance. So this heart is a traitor to the cause. It opens up the doors that I have locked and ignores the laws. It keeps on pumping blood to a ghost that isn't there. It keeps on finding hope in the middle of despair. I try to wash it clean, I've tried to tear it apart, but I can't kill the feeling inside this heart. Oh, this heart. Does anybody want it? It's yours for free. It's too much trouble for a girl like me. It loves too hard, it breaks too deep. It's the only reason that I cannot sleep. Take it out, put it down, bury it in the cold hard ground. But it's still beating. Damn, it is still beating. Steady and slow, it just won't let you go. This heart, this stupid heart, this I always thought that if we crashed we'd burn. I thought there'd be a lesson that we'd have to learn. I pictured screaming in the rain, a cinematic scene where you tell me I'm the only one that you have ever seen. But you were folding laundry when you said you had to go. You didn't look like an actor in a heartbreaking show. You just checked your phone and said you needed space, with a casual indifference written all across your face. And No tragic violin, no shattering of glass, just a quiet expiration coming to pass. It was a meaningless ending to a meaningful life. You didn't even twist the handle when you stuck in the knife. I'm looking for the tragedy, the reason or the rhyme, but it turns out we were simply just a waste of time. There's no poetry in this, no message to send, just a meaningless ending to a beautiful friend. I'm digging through the wreckage trying to find the cause, but there's no smoking gun and there are no fatal flaws. You just got bored of the color of the walls within the hall and decided you didn't want to live here at all. I wish you cheated, God, I wish you lied. I wish there was a villain I could hate inside, but you're just a guy who changed his mind one day, and that's the cheapest price that I will ever have to pay. No tragic violin, no shattering of glass, just a quiet expiration coming to pass. It was a meaningless ending to a meaningful life. You didn't even twist the handle when you're stuck in the knife. I'm looking for the tragedy, the reason or the rhyme, but it turns out we were simply just a waste of time. There's no poetry in this, no message to send, just a meaningless ending to a beautiful. Give me a reason, give me a war, tell me what I was fighting for. Don't just walk away and leave the script unread. Don't leave all the heavy words unsaid. Make it matter, even if it hurts, make it matter. But you won't, you're already gone. The credits are rolling, but the screen is off. It didn't mean anything, it didn't mean anything, just a period at the end of a sentence. The end. The closet is half empty, the hangers are bare. I'm breathing in the ghost of your cedar and air. You didn't take long, you were fast on your feet, like you practiced the exit, like you planned the retreat. I'm sitting on the mattress where we used to dream, trying to stitch up the rip in the seam. But the thread is all tangled, the needle is lost, and I'm the one paying the terrible cost. You didn't look back as you walked down the drive. You didn't look like you were struggling to survive. You look like a prisoner finally free, while the walls of the cell collapsed on top of me. You took the car and you took the keys. You took the autumn and you took the breeze. You took the laughter, you took the plans. You took the steady touch of your hands. You took the someday we promised to find. You took your peace of mind, yeah, you took everything that we used to be. But the worst part is you left me, yeah. to the store and I bought food for one. I avoided the aisle where the damage was done. I saw a couple fighting by the frozen display, and I almost grabbed them and told them to stay. Don't you know what it's like when the other one goes? When the house is a tomb and the cold wind blows. But I kept my mouth shut and I paid for my bread, with your voice ringing like a bell in my head. It's easy for the leaver to move on ahead. They've already mourned in the side of the bed, but the one who is left has to wake up and start to pick up the shrapnel of a blown apart heart. 'Cause you took the car and you took the keys. You took the autumn and you took the breeze. You took the laughter, you took the plans. You took the steady touch of your hands. You took the someday we promised to find. You took your peace of mind. Yeah, you took everything that we used to be. But the worst part is you left me. Did you think I would vaporize into the air? Did you think that I wouldn't be standing right here? I'm flesh and I'm bone and I'm sorrow and skin, and I don't know where to begin. You left me with the silence. You left me with the lack, and you're never coming back. You took the future, you took the light, you took the comfort of the middle of the night. You took it all. So why am I the one carrying the weight? You left me. You just left me. A lonely piano melody, joined later by a deep morning cell. Although exhausted, almost monotone, and the verses opening up into a wail in the bridge. The coffee on the counter has been cold for half a day. We're staring at the television, watching nothing play. I moved my hand to touch you, then I stopped it in the air, because I realized I didn't want to find out if you care. The air is thick with sentences that neither of us speak. We've been drowning in this shallow water now for weeks. I remember how you used to look at me like I was gold. Now you look at me like something that you simply wish was sold. It wasn't a betrayal, it wasn't a mistake. It was just a slow erosion until the levee had to break. So this is what it looks like, the end of love. No angels singing mercy from the clouds above, just two strangers sitting in a house that they built, covered in a layer of dust and regret and guilt. It's not a fire, it's a freezing. It's not a scream, it's a show. had to break. So this is what it looks like, the end of love. No angels singing mercy from the clouds above. Just two strangers sitting in a house that they built, covered in a layer of dust and regret and guilt. It's not a fire, it's a freezing. It's not a scream, it's a shove into the empty, quiet darkness of the end of love. The scariest part isn't leaving. The scariest part isn't the pain. The scariest part is realizing I would not do this again. I look at your face and I feel half and I feel nothing. And that hurts more than the hate. Turn off the light, close the gate, accept the fate. This is the end of love. Just the end. A stay turned the color of a 3-day bruise. I'm wearing your shirt in the bad news. I'm tracing the drops as they race down the glass, counting the seconds as the hours pass. The weatherman promised the sun would break through, but he lied to me, baby, just like you. The gutter is overflowing at the side of the street, and the cold is rising up through the soles of my feet. I remember when storms were reason to stay under the covers and hide picking up the wreckage of